Yo, what's up? I'm ready to get into this full moon in Leo energy because ain't shit sweet right now. And we're not gonna pretend like everything is kumbaya and a hunky dory. Your girl had to bust out her brother Ali Morning in America shirt. It's a cutoff, but I'm still representing regardless of the cold. Though it's been nice here in Salt Lake. Anyway, um the weather that we're having here is the same weather that they're having in Florida, and I'm just so sad for them because I'm like, oh, it's nice outside. This is lovely. And my mom's like, what? Anyway, um, I don't want to make light of this full moon in Leo energy because the truth is, a lot of us, including myself, a lot of us really struggle with a fear of our own greatness, a fear of success, a fear of being your authentic self, which essentially is a fear of being seen. It's like we're also hungry to be seen, yet we're at the same time paradoxically like scared to be seen or fearful when it comes to being seen. And that's just fucking bullshit. It's a lie from the proverbial pit of hell. That's an illusion that Neptune and Aries, I feel like, is going to help crack. Those of you, there are some of us who are meant to spend this lifetime behind the curtain, behind the scenes, cog in the wheel kind of mode. And then there are some of us in this lifetime that are meant to rise up and stand and be seen and shine. And a lot of us have been activated. And I just feel like there is a cosmic activation that is going on. And the spirit of division is so fucking real in the world right now. I feel like your fear is being harvested on, your anxiety is being harvested, it's being fed on. Your fear of being your unapologetic self. You being fucking recklessly, radically, unapologetically authentic. That is the sword, the gun, the tool, whatever you will ever need. That radical authenticity, you daring to be, that is an act of revolution, that is an act of rebellion, and it's just time. Full moons are periods of release, a period of harvest. The new moon, I believe the seeds that you plant in the new moon are the seeds that germinate or harvest in the full moon. And so this is going back to that full moon, the new moon in Capricorn. The new moon in Capricorn, that full moon in Cancer. Ooh wee. Yeah, there's something that's coming around from that for a lot of us. What's up? It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for this full moon in Leo that we're having on February 1st, 2026. Hydrate, light it if you need it. You probably do. It's flowing, so I'm going to go ahead and clear out any funky ass energy. Welcome in, my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for this full moon in Leo that we are having. The thing is, Leo, as we all know, is a sign of I will. You know, there's some sort of harvest or releasing or a shedding in regards to your willpower, a harvest or a release in regards to your heart. Leo is the heart of the zodiac. There's a release or harvest around children, around romance, around sports, around delights, around competition. But I really feel like this release or harvest has a lot to do with self-expression. It has so much to do with authenticity. Ooh, I left the handy dandy. And the thing is, I'm gonna keep talking while I grab the book. Um, the issue that I always, or that I've noticed, what I've noticed when it comes to Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, especially Leo, Sun, and Leo Rising, the number one crux or the challenge in the lifetime of a Leo, Sun, or Rising is, when are you going to stop caring about what other people think? When are you going to like really say fuck it and stand in your autonomy and your authority and your power and shine and let yourself be as bright as you're meant to be? It's like you're given this light, but you're afraid to let it shine because it's going to outshine other people. That's the whole point. You shining invites other people to shine. It increases other people's shines. I'm just saying it's time. When are you going to stop caring? And so Leo's obstacle becomes now all of our obstacle because we are all the signs. When are you going to just say fuck it and be you and show up and understand that that's the currency of this matrix, of this simulation, of this life that we live in? The currency is authenticity. This shit responds differently to people who are impeccable with their word, to people who are authentic, which is why all these crazy people are in power. Anyway, this full moon is happening at 5:09 p.m. Eastern time at 13 degrees Leo. You know, I got to hit you with the handy dandy Inside Degrees by Elias Lonsdale. I'm going to read this out loud. You also are able to go look at it online for yourself and just Google or search Inside Degrees by Elias Lonsdale, or just Inside Degrees. It'll pop up. It has a website. You can select each degree of each sign and read it for yourself because he be spitting. Me. All right, Elias Lonsdale's description of the 13th degree of Leo, where this full moon is happening, is a man painting scenes on a ceiling. Okay, Michelangelo, come through. Anyway, inspired soul gifts. That's the whole thing. Inspired soul gifts. I'm telling you, when are you going to stop being afraid to display, to use, to serve with the inspired soul gifts that you were given? Okay, inspired soul gifts. You are endowed with a great wealth of talent and ability, the natural artist, visionary, and a tuner. Everything overflows. Huge scope, bigger than life, issues of ego. Can the self be selfless? Raw vitality and virtuoso performance. This calls for a ripening and deepening to be fulfilled. When still bold and wild, you experience great struggle against constraints. Let me read that again. When still bold and wild, you experience great struggle against constraints. When clear and steady, there are no limitations on what can come through. The prototype for the future, giving the whole picture in all its glory. Y'all, I'm telling you, I just feel like a lot of us are being activated, bruh. That's what this feels like. This may be a short reading because that was it. There is a wealth, there is a treasure chest inside of you. You need to access the treasure chest before other people access the treasure chest, so you can dole out appropriately, so you can allot appropriately, so you can assess and attune who gets to have access to my treasure chest. Who do I want to share said treasure with? Not out of fear, not out of like mistrust. I just feel like, I'm glad I said mistrust because I do think that there's a trust in justice, a trust in the divine that's needed, a trust in understanding in the ways that you've been wronged. The divine is conspiring to make things right. A trust that the cosmic overarching realm of justice will shit on our joke of a judicial system. So, though we are seeing with our physical eyes all of this fucked up shit that's happening on the judicial level, that's happening on the executive level, all the levels have fuckery. Please trust in the universe. Please trust that destruction breeds creation. That's the natural flow. You need to remember that the light came from the dark. Even if you are like a Christian and a creationist and all of that stuff, even in the Bible, it said, let there be light, implying that light, the absence of light, which means the light birthed out of the fucking darkness. The darkness gave birth to the light. Don't be afraid of the fact that we are experiencing profound darkness. The shit has to be seen. It has to come out. It has to be purged. It has to be exposed. Stop. Let these motherfuckers show you who they are. I love when I love a fucker waving a Confederate flag. Thank you, sir. Thank you for identifying yourself. I need to know where you're at. Don't let this shit, don't get this shit twisted. Don't get caught up in we're in the end of times and yeah, we're in the end of this time. This revolution was always on the docket. It was always on the to-do list. It was always in the plan. Yeah, we're astrologically set up, or we are experiencing the echo of the astrological placements where a lot of war happened. And yes, we're experiencing actual war, but I'm telling you, this civil war, this World War III, whatever, this shit's gonna be technological. It's going to be in regards to our data, your attention, your authenticity, your consciousness, your willpower, your Leonian energy. This justice coming out, it just like that gave me comfort. Justice coming out is like balance. It will be restored. In order for it to get to that perfect balance, the scales have to go up and down. The pendulum has to swing. It's just a matter of physics, y'all. And once we start to understand that science is the language of the metaphysical, the science is the language of the spiritual, they're not separate things, we'll have a lot easier time just coming together. Anyway, trust and believe. The divine is watching. Trust and believe. Ace of Cups on the bottom of the motherfucking deck. Y'all, we got this. I'm fine. I'm fine. You're fine. We're going to be fine. I know that there is a lot of chaos, and fine doesn't necessarily mean like that life will like flow the way that it has. Fine as in like, you got this. Whatever comes your way, your lifetime has set you up for everything that we are about to face. So you have faith or you choose fear, because you can't have both, baby. Hydrate. You cannot have faith and fear at the same time. So every fearful thought that comes up, you have to fight against it. That's spiritual warfare. You have to put that fear in the back seat. You have to talk out loud. You have to speak it. You have to confess it. No, we're not going down that train of thought. No, my God did not give me a spirit of fear, but a spirit of love, power, and a sound mind. Get the fuck back. Even if it's as simple as a no. No, I'm not going to be afraid. I'm not operating from fear. We need this. The pimple has to pop. In order to get the clear skin, the pimple has to pop. The pus, the poison, all the shit has to come out. You have to see it. You have to look at it so that you know what to apply. All right. Father God, Mother Earth, Holy Spirit, my benevolent ancestors, thank you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for this full moon in Leo. I'm not even asking a question. What do y'all have to say? Thank you. Two of Swords reversed. Put that fear down. Eight of Swords reversed. Break out of this self-imposed mental prison. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Do your part to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. We are not operating on willful blindness. We're not lying our way through this. Faith means I can look my fear dead in the face and still believe. And the belief doesn't need to be that like everything's going to be okay. It's not. But we will experience a freedom. We are breaking down a chain. There is a breaking down of a government. The devil is Capricorn. Capricorn is Saturn. Saturn is in Capricorn of the government. There is a breakthrough. There is a freedom. And it will have a cost. It always does. And I feel like this is where the Vikings really did their big one, where they understood like that whole I'm not everybody is this is just the Aries sun in me, y'all. My Mars is in Capricorn, so like I think that I've had a tendency to glamorize violence, or that's my shadow. Also, my shadow delights in violence, like that the concept of like I want to earn Valhalla. I want to earn, like I'm the willingness to lay your life down for your community, your family, for your country, for what's fucking right. It is an honor. And I know everybody's going on and on about Mr. Pretty, and it's devastating, but also what a fucking honor. What a way to go. What a way, like what a legacy. Whoo! What a fucking way to go. Like hell yeah. That single sacrifice, like, and oh boy that lied about it got fired as of today. Like, y'all, I'm telling you, it's all happening for us. For us. We're going to break out of this echo. We're going to break that energy. We are evolving out of this. We're evolving out of, we got to purge the fucking fascism before we can evolve out of it. You know what I mean? We got to confront it. We got to face it. That's any fear. That's every darkness. Every negative thing. Darkness is not bad, just like light is not good. So let's reiterate that. But there is beautiful positive power in darkness, that like I said, creation is birthed from destruction. The Renaissance came after a revolution. You know what I mean? Like, okay. I just feel like we're starting to realize like it's not about you. It's not about me. It's not about anything but us finally becoming an us. All of us finally becoming an us. This is Aquarius season, the season of the humanitarian, the season of the fucking rebel, the season of the weirdos, the season of the collective. It's always been about us finally realizing that the separation is an illusion. I am you and you are me and we are one and we all together. Whatever old boy said about the walrus, you know? And Neptune and Aries, I feel like, is just breaking illusions. I feel like it's going to break. Damn. The Death card and the Knight of Cups reversed. I don't know why, but this is like the death of fake art is how this feels like. A lot of people, I feel like we're falling out of love with like this fake celebrity. What is a celebrity? What we want to exalt, what we want to idolize, who we give this power of celebrity to is fucking changing. You see how quiet all those motherfuckers are? Because all of them fucking Nazis too. Or want to keep getting their checks signed by said Nazis. Excuse me, I probably shouldn't have said that. YouTube. I don't care. What other messages? I feel like that's why this message is coming out about stop being afraid of your greatness, stop being afraid to shine, you may be one of the people that gets put on in this next level of like the new, like, I refuse to say celebrity, but it's just like I feel like we are replacing celebrities with people that like are actually doing admirable shit with their lives. People on my website. So that's changing. I just feel like self-expression art needs to be poured out of you. Let your art out. Don't go to your grave with your art still in you. The strength card with a page of swords at the bottom of the deck. What are you so afraid of? What are you so afraid of? Talk your shit, baby. Talk your talk. You need to be honest about what makes you feel strong, what makes you feel weak, and understand that confidence comes from competence. Whatever you think is a weakness, you need to study it, you need to get competent in it. Therefore, the confidence will flow in and it'll just ooze off of you. In the ways that things have been imbalanced, in the ways that things have been wronged, in the fucked up power dynamics, the divine is showing up like, y'all, I promise I got you. The scales are imbalanced. You can see the scales. The scales are imbalanced here and they're upright here. There will be victory. There will be community. There will be a coming together. Gaia is supporting this. Mother Earth is transmuting all this hate, all this anger. It's fuel for her. I also feel like Pele is. I know I've spent a lot of time in Hawaii, so I got a connection to Pele, and she's like, "Give me this rage. I know what to do with it. Express it. Call your civil duty as far as letting your lawmakers know and all this whatever." But we are being put out of our comfort zone on purpose. There are new powers that will come and that will rise up. I have a question that I'm not going to say out loud. Those that are in power right now, it's going to get a little bit more crazy first. Like I said, the pus has to come out, the pimple has to pop, and the pus has to come out. So those in power is going to get a little crazier. A few more eyes have to be opened, and then they'll be taken out. I'm not saying names right now. There are some people in power that are going to be transitioning, like into the afterlife. So there's that to look forward to. (2027, 2028, 2029). Fucking epic sweeping change. And we are built for it. We are ready. We got this. Don't be a groupie. Keep it motherfucking moving. I love you. Go with God. Live long and prosper. I don't even know if I got my mic.